Your Favorite Toy. It's the new studio album by the legendary rock band Foo Fighters. As they continue to kind of churn stuff out quickly, I felt like with the loss of Taylor Hawkins about, 6 years ago at this point or something like that, that we would have had a slowdown with the Foo Fighters, but this is going to be their second album, I believe, since he passed away. What I've seen with the Foo Fighters since all this is that they've kind of gone back to the basics, like at least with Medicine at Midnight, and I know a lot of people didn't like that album, but I did, was that the Foo Fighters decided to reinvent the wheel a little bit and do something that sounded different while also kind of sounding like the Foo Fighters. Their last album was good, but I think my only main complaint was that it was just too predictable for a Foo Fighters record, so I was hoping this time around that maybe we would get a little something different, and well, needless to say, we didn't get anything different. Like, this is a Foo Fighters album, alright, but to call it bad, again, would definitely be, well, wrong, because it is still a really, really solid album. The only song I found myself not really liking is Unconditional. It's not that it's, like, a terrible song or anything. I just wasn't feeling it. Like, the rest of the songs, you're at least, feeling it upbeat a little bit. With Unconditional, it's upbeat in places, but it just feels like it doesn't belong on this album at all. Then when we get to the okay stuff, If You Only Knew, Child Actor, and the finisher Asking for a Friend are on here, which Asking for a Friend is a good song, but I've heard it so much on the radio since it's come out, and it's been out for a while, that at this point I'm just like, yeah, it's a cool song, but I don't need to hear it over and over and over again. Although I will give the song Child Actors due here. It's basically calling out the, people who, let their children be actors and, like, pretend to be somebody they're not, and how so unprotected that they are at a young age, and then they get, very, how do I put it, not corrupt, that's not the word I'm looking for, but they get very damaged at a young age because some people just don't pay attention. So I do like that song's meaning. The song itself is okay. The rest of the album, though, is pretty good. Caught in the Echo kicks it off, and I think that's a very nice upbeat song. Of All People, which is more of when the Foo Fighters do like their little punk-leaning stuff. Window is a little bit more mellow, but again, fits the tune of the album. Then we have Your Favorite Toy, the only other song that I heard off of this album, which is the title track. Again, it's a short, nice song, and I do like that Dave Grohl's daughter Violet does provide some backing vocals. I feel like that's very nice. Then we have Spit Spine and Amen Caveman, which are just super fun songs. Again, something that you would expect from the Foo Fighters, and nothing more, really. Again, that's probably my main gripe with this album, is I don't think the Foo Fighters did enough experimenting. It's basically just sounds like every album they released from like 1997 to 2005. It's just got that certain sound to it. You're not really expecting anything different or anything big or huge. It's just kind of a Foo Fighters album, which, again, as a fan, I do like that they're sticking to their roots, but maybe change it up a little bit for me to really go, oh, okay, they're making something even greater, because yes, this album is good, but it still feels like it's missing something. But the emotion is there. I will give it that too. The emotion, there's a lot of like just self-pondering moments, and there's a lot of moments of trying to figure out who you are, while also saying, like, why did this happen to this person when it should have happened to me? All the bad things seem to happen to good people. Like, let it happen to me, because I think Dave Grohl's kind of reminiscing too about the whole cheating on his wife thing, and kind of making songs out of it, and kind of being like, yo, I can't believe I screwed up this bad. Why did I do that? And, basically, like, if anything bad needs to happen, it needs to happen to me because of what I did. But, he seems to have gotten help and has seemed to, learn from the situation, and has gotten back on a good acquaintance with his family, so no harm, no foul there. But as for the rating of this album, I give it a 7 out of 10. Again, it's definitely one of the Foo Fighters albums that there's going to be songs that I go back to, but I don't necessarily know how much I would want to go back and listen to this in its entirety. It's just solid enough to be passable, but that's really about it. It's nothing spectacular. It's just take what you would expect from the Foo Fighters, put it on this album, and you pretty much know what it sounds like at this point. But lyricism's good, so there's that as well. But until then, that's it for me. Stay safe out there. Let me know in the comments below what did you think of this album, and I will catch you all in the next one.